This week we travel along the longest river in Australia, where every campsite seems to get better than the last. We had in front of us thousands of kilometres of riverfront camps, all being easily accessible. Well, we thought so.
Go big mama, go big mama.
So this episode was just supposed to be no four-wheel driving, just cruising down the Murray. It's just all turned to shit.
It's not going in water. You want to guide this button, thumbs up and guide.
Good job. So if you didn't know that, he said welcome to a new episode, and don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe.
Our Murray River adventure starts at this camp, called Marina Point Campground. It's a free camp just a stone's throw from Mildura. We didn't film much at this camp, we were just having a bit of a rest day. So we're off to another camp along the Murray today called Horseshoe Bend Camp, and it's like sand, I guess you call, going into the river.
Well, that's what the pictures look like anyway.
Yeah.
And Nick's been really wanting to camp along the Murray on like a sand bed.
Yeah, sandbank. I don't know what it is. Anyway, we're gonna go there. It's only saying 40 minutes, so there's heaps of camps along the Murray. They're like pretty well nearly all free.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I can't even remember the last time we paid for a campsite.
Rapid back. Oh, Rove.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Which is good. Save money.
Anyway, we'll see ya along the way, I guess. The turn-offs and tracks leading into these camps aren't the easiest to navigate, and they're a bit of a maze when you head down them. A lot of the time we were just headed in a general direction. So for navigations, these are actually quite tricky to find, some of these camps, eh?
Yeah, they really are.
Yeah.
Don't listen to Wiki.
No, or Google Maps. We're using a combination of Wiki Camps, Google Maps, and the HEMA. I don't even know which one's better. The HEMA seems to have the tracks on it. Google Maps seems to want to take you through people's properties. Anyway, we're on the right track now, and we're headed through the bush. Oh, tight. A little bit of tightness, is it?
It's a bit tight.
And Lanya said, Nick, get out of the seat, I want to practice.
Yeah, well, we're not very confident reversing or getting through these tight tracks, so while there's no one around to laugh at me, I'll have a go.
Alenia's doing so well. I think she secretly likes driving the truck. She always has the biggest smile on when she's in it. And there's a little bit of a mud pit here.
Oh my god, I feel really sick. 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 Oh. Should I go into first?
Yeah, go.
Darl, I'm panicking.
You just gotta crawl out.
Darl, I'm panicking.
You had it.
Alright, so Nick's gonna get a maxtrax and put it under this tyre.
This little bog hole really caught us out.
I'm tapped out. It's too much. They're not grabbing.
The mud was the stickiest stuff we had ever seen. As soon as the tyres were clogged up, there was just zero traction.
Go, big boy. Go, big fella.
How's it? I didn't even get it bogged and I still got a bloody recoverer.
Well, how many times have I helped?
This just shows how slippery this bog hole was. There is absolutely no traction on the drive wheels, and the winch at this stage was pulling us further into the bog hole. We stopped, changed trees to winch from, pulling us in the other direction. Look at all this crap, Elenia.
Yeah. There's heaps of prickles, eh?
Oh, yeah. For the person who had to go into the bushes.
Oh, poor Dylan.
Oh, you're the guy who got us bogged, it wasn't me this time.
Yeah, well, I've learnt from this. Oh God, you got so many.
Anyway, we've got to get the maxtrax.
Do you want to do rock, paper, scissors?
Righto.
Ready? Scissors, paper, rock. Scissors, paper, rock. Scissors, paper, rock. Ah, yes. Out of 3?
No, it'll take too long.
In you go, big boy. Oh.
There's one, Lennox.
Ew. And this I haven't eaten this bit. Really?
Oh, it stinks too.
Good job.
Let's just get to camp.
I agree. Right, boys. Finny, you can come this way before you end up in there.
So everyone, that was Elenia's first bogging in Susie truck.
Was it?
Yeah. First one we're going to blame on you.
Yeah, I did stuff that up, but in my defence...
what do you got to defend yourself with?
It was a bit slippery.
Oh, there's the excuse. I reckon on the way out it's round 2.
No,
you and the mud pit, round 2.
No, it gave me so much anxiety going through there.
That's all the fun of it.
Oh.
Anyway, this is the campsite. Van's right there. That is our little sand spit. It's shallow, like all the way out to those trees pretty well. It's not even, wouldn't even be knee deep. So perfect for the kids. They're gonna sit out here this afternoon and watch them play in the water and all the rest. But yeah, Horseshoe Bend. Have I got that right?
Yes.
Horseshoe Bend, I've got it right.
Nick is wanting all this praise because he put 1 load of washing in and then he forgot about putting it out, so he just got to camp and I said, did you put your washing out? And he's like, oh. Anyway, now he's off doing the washing. I've fixed up the towel, but have a go at his other stuff. Woohoo! Big boy! You've done the washing! High five! Woohoo!
Get out of it!
You're killing it, and this is hung up just perfectly. I think we're gonna have dry clothes before you know it today.
So what?
Nick will go on all day about how he did the washing.
I've got a job for you now.
Huh?
There's the second job.
Yeah, well.
Go, Elenia.
Boys, come and clean this.
Well, you got one taker. Go, Elenia. Put your back into it.
Oh, I didn't know it was like clay.
It's sticky.
That's our tide stick. If the water is coming up past this, it means the river's rising. It means we've got to get out of there. Worth doing when you're on camps like this, where even if they get rain upstream, it can make this water level rise. And if it rose 1/2 metre, I reckon that crossing would be underwater. Yeah, how'd you go?
Yeah, well, I had kids for a reason.
No good at all.
Oh, I'm over it.
That's about like my washing line.
Yeah. Well, we're matching now.
Keep going, Elenia.
Is it time for a cup of tea?
The thing is about these sort of camps, you just got to make your own fun. And that little bit of fun can even come out of winding the winch rope in.
This will wear them out.
No, this, you got to hold up here where bro is. If you can pull that way. Wait. If you get pulled over the line, you don't get an ice cream. But if you can pull the winch and the truck that way, you can have an ice cream right now. Ready?
Go.
Pull. Oh, Minnie's getting close. They're getting close.
Yeah.
Oh, the boys are going back.
Go, Lennox! Yes, Lennox!
Come in, you're nearly over the line.
Pull him in! Yay!
Yay, me,
We will say one thing though, it is very hard work keeping up with these little fellas.
What could go wrong?
Ready, Penny?
Did that hurt?
Hey?
Did that hurt?
No, I don't know what happened there.
With a few campers leaving, we had this place all to ourselves. And it gave us a pretty good sense of isolation. No one for kilometres, the Murray River is really growing on us.
Oh, this is a bit fancy.
I know, this is about as fancy as it gets. Bit of hummus, cheese and cabanossi.
What are you having? I'm doing the baby books.
The baby books.
Yeah, I'm trying to be a good mum.
Not babies anymore. Anyway, the boys, we've had a pretty good afternoon. We've got the fire cranking. I'm not sure if it's national park or what here, so I'm not sure if you're allowed to collect wood or not. But we've got a heap in the back of the truck. I'm gonna have to show you me wood. I'm pretty proud of me wood I'm pretty proud of my wood pile.
He goes on about it.
I know. Every chance that we can get wood, we just load this truck up. We got wood for days and all up through there. But this is our afternoon.
Yep.
Riverside, the boys have been having a blast in the river. They've found someone else's carp on the bank here that they're playing with now. And
Big Mama's hooking in.
you are.
Welcome to Elenia's Gourmet Breakfast. So, today, what are we making? Do you remember?
Breakfast cup.
Good boy, breakfast cups. All right, let's get into it. So we've got some oats.
Oats, yeah. Oats, yeah.
We've got some honey.
Yeah. Got honey. Yeah, got honey.
And we have some peanut butter.
Mum and me mix. And mix. And mix. Mum and mix.
Putting a little bit of sugar in there just to make it a little bit healthy. To add a little bit more honey because you've got to make it sort of stick. The aim is
Mum,
to make like a cup looking thing. Can I have like a little tool just to stab it?
Yes, you can have a tool. There's your tool.
Thank you.
Mum, we're not one thing.
That's how you make the cup.
I'm not sure where you're going with that, but now it makes sense.
It's a lot harder than it looks.
Is it though?
It is dumb. So I'm going to put them in the oven until they're golden or something. And then, yeah, we'll see how they go. Get it, Lennox? Good job. Silence that thing. Should have listened to the
Oh,
alarm.
yeah.
Yeah, I know, I can smell it. It smells like a whole lot of burn. You can sort of see the burn mist in the air.
Oh, there's only a few oats at the top. Alright, now yogurt.
No yogurt. No yogurt.
You put them in the cups. Then put your fruit on top. Ooh.
Oh,
Something.
Oh no, I
Oh.
picked the broken one.
oh, oh,
Okay.
turn it
No,
around, Elenia.
no, just
Oh,
leave
no.
That looks so good, I'm so proud of myself.
We have one that.
Is that 1 out of 5 or 6 that stayed together, or?
I don't know yet, darling.
We get into it all. They're good though. Especially because they're not burnt.
Out of 10?
For breakfast, I'm going to give it a 9.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the little brekkie cups worked.
They're good.
That's pretty good. Alright.
Okay.
Now I'm going to sit there and eat my own.
Alright, super windy today, and Elenia just nailed that breakfast, but we have a little situation. The height stick I put in yesterday for the river is there. Can you see it? There, and the water is now up there. So it's only risen a couple of inches, but we were up at 12 o'clock last night, editing and all that sort of thing, and it hadn't moved. If anything, it was an inch back down. Got up this morning, checked it, it was bang on this marker, and now just over that cooking episode, so half an hour, it's come up that much. So I'm not worried about this sandy bit. That's fine. You're all good there. We've still got a metre or so. But just behind the van there's that little body of water that comes in, and that comes into that bog hole that we got stuck yesterday. Now, it's not a big bog hole, but it is super slippery. You just can't get any traction whatsoever on it. So we've just packed up real quick. We're not rushing because that's when things go wrong.
I'm rushing a little bit.
But we just don't want to get stuck in that bog hole because it's a fair bit lower than we are now. You can see it, or you can't see it, but just there, that's where the bog hole is, and it's already sort of starting to fill up with water. So let's go. Elenia's driving too. She's redeeming herself.
Right, lock the door, let's go.
Let's go. The water's right there, and it's only got to come up another 100 mil, and it's filling this bog hole. So we got to get moving. Elenia's in the hot seat now. Let's see if she can do it. I reckon she can. She doesn't give herself enough credit. Elenia is actually a very good driver. Oh, so close, you backed off again. Just give it one more squirt, just give it a big squirt. Yeah, just to spin the mud out of the tyres. Go, doggo, don't let off, don't let off. Go, go. Let go, stop.
What if I reverse a bit?
Nah, because you're up on the high bit now. We're just going to have to get the winch, just like pull it out and go. But Elenia's going to do it all today, just to mimic if I was, I don't know, injured somehow by Elenia, running over me, I don't know. Recovery chick. All right. Go big mama, go big mama. Go big mama, go big mama. She's a big winch.
Free spool my ass. So while Nick's getting the tree protector, but have a go at the water, just right there. We are here and the water is right there. It is a lot more than yesterday, and it is coming up fairly quickly. So we better get moving.
So Elenia's just putting the tree trunk protector on, hooked to the winch, and then she's got a protective, whatever that thing's called. Then you just got to hit the go button, doll.
Get in the truck first.
What a woman. The old saying is practice makes perfect. And I think if the saying is true, we should be perfect at this. The amount of times we've been stuck lately.
Let's do this. God, it's come up even more since we've just used the winch and got out.
Yeah, you can see the water there. And I did look at the river forecast for this area and it said it's dropping after the weekend. So it's Monday now. So it should be dropping, not rising. But,
so yeah. That just shows you guys that you just have to be prepared, I guess, and be smart about things.
Yeah, put yourself in a height stick.
Yeah, and don't get bogged.
Let's get out of here.
So that was an actual awesome camp, wasn't it?
Yeah, had a lot of fun there.
Yeah, it was really good and it was just so nice to just chill out and it just forced you to do that, which is awesome. No signal, but we did have Starlink.
Not too much more to add to that.
No, and it's free. And on the water, the boys had a ball playing. But I've just been having a look. Nick's hanging for a coffee. We didn't have it this morning. Not that you need it because someone had a good old sleep last night.
On the east-west bed, the person, we take turns every night. The one that's up the furthest, so to the front of the caravan, gets to sleep, doesn't have to deal with the boys. And the person on the other side has to deal with the boys.
Yes, and the boys were a bit testing last night. Anyway, I've just had a look and there's a cool little lake. Kiwuan, I don't know how to pronounce it, whatever. So we might stop there and have a look. And that's what I normally do, I get in the car and just have a look on wiki camps and things. Alright, let's go get a coffee.
As it turned out, the boys fell asleep in the car, so we never got our coffee. And for these next series of events, we definitely could have done with them.
Oh my god. The truck is sinking on that side. Just be careful, Dal. What are we gonna do? Can you hug that side? Can you hug that side? I'm hating this. We stuffed up. But I thought like the road would connect. But obviously not.
Bloody Murray, eh? Once you break through the crust, there's like a hard crust, about 100 mil of crust. Below it is just muck.
So you're gonna have to tug this here.
Yeah, I know, but
that.
the back right hand side of the truck sunk into it, it's like right on the dip.
This is not what I had pictured for my afternoon.
I don't know if you can see.
Holy!
Yeah, that's what it's broken through.
Oh my god.
No, and I don't want to keep going like tearing it up because we might need it to back out of here. You know, this episode was just supposed to be no four-wheel driving, just cruising down the Murray. It's just all turned to shit.
So this winch has been used a bit too much for my liking lately.
We're going for the winch, just so we don't mess the track up any more than we have. We've only sunk one wheel into the back. And we're not going to go spinning and rip tearing, we're just going to find a...
Go big boy!
Find a little tree. Find a little tree, oh a big tree probably, and hook her up and just give it that little nudge that Suze needs. It may not look like much, but to the underside of that fuel tank is roughly knee height, and the track is already off camber. So we opted for no sudden movements and found a tree to winch off. Here we go, see if we can get out of this little situation we've got ourselves into, Finny. This bit in particular had me worried. It didn't seem at all like the truck was going to get on top of that crust. It just kept plowing through.
God, it's still digging while it's trying to get out.
So we're not spinning the tyres, we're just letting the winch do the work. It's a pretty powerful winch. It'll get us back on the hard stuff, I think, hopefully. Oh, need a poo.
Is that Finn?
Finny needs a poo, right in the situation. Alright, so the truck's out, that's all good. But now, obviously, van's following suit. So, what we're going to do, we're going to fill all this back in and lay the maxtrax along there. And hopefully that just gives us a bit more, so it pops the van out. And then just move that log out of the road so we can get up higher, away from all this. Alright, that'll give us a bit more room there. Alright, we've made our little bed with the maxtrax. We'll see if it pulls out. Ready?
Oh no, stop, stop. Oh my God.
And then when it comes down, we'll just have to keep moving the maxtrax along.
Yeah, keep going, keep going.
Keep going, keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah, maxtrax. Well,
Thank God we're out of that without too much damage to the track or us. I don't know how we keep finding these situations.
Go Finn, pull it. Use your muscles. Look at that hole. Did that come out better than you thought?
It went as I planned, but that just never happened. So yeah, it went better than I thought. Anyway.
Alright, let's...
We've got to stick up there, up that way.
Let's see if we can do it.
After fixing the mess we created, we headed back the track we came in on. As the river was high, to get to this specific camp, there was just no way. We had to backtrack roughly 500 meters to the nearest turnaround point.
Now he's gonna have to hug that tree line as far as he can over that side.
Testing the skills out. This, the old reversing skills. Not going too bad. Too bad yet. The old caravan's getting a few pinstripes though. Come on, big mama, let's get out of here.
Excellent reversing, Dar. That was awesome. Alright, we're out, thank God. What a mess. This whole episode, like Nick said previously, was seriously just to chill.
I know.
But I've never been so stressed the last couple of weeks.
I think what's happened is like we've had a lot of rain around these parts, and obviously that's why the Murray's up. But it's dried like the last. It's been enough to dry it out. So you got to dry like 100, 200 mil of stuff. But if you break through that, it just goes
To nothing.
to this. It's like stickiest mud, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Once your tyres fill up.
So anyway, where we were trying to, well, we got there, but we just took, we took the worst track, Gadsden Bend. So I think we need to let's just go back and try and get to an easy spot.
Yeah, that spot we're trying to get to is like a sandbank.
Yeah, but it's pretty high, like it looks different to all the pictures.
Yeah.
So if you have a bad feeling about a camp, normally just go with your gut feeling.
We're going with our gut feeling and getting out of here.
Yeah. Alright, Martin's camp we might try next.
Yep, Dave's getting on too.
It is.
So we finally found a camp that we could get to relatively easy. Similar sort of terrain, coming in on some dirt roads and sort of not tricky, but just, I don't know, getting in and out. It's very cold though, and the wind's coming straight at us. Pretty windy, so we're not going to have a fire tonight just because, I don't know, if an ember goes, all this bush behind us is just going to go straight up, and I don't really want to deal with that. But Elena actually went into town today and did some op shopping, and she got a carton of 18 eggs. For how much?
$5.
$5.
Bloody bargain. And I had to get the boys new clothes, and the clothes were 50 cents each. So I just
And we're going to swap some clothes out, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yes. And the boys are crazy, eh? Like, it's cold, like I'm in jumper and long johns, and they want to go for a swim. Look at them. Well, that about wraps this episode up on the Murray River. It is certainly growing on us and surprised us with the challenges it threw at us. All in all, it's definitely worth visiting, especially with the sunsets like this. That's all from us this week, and we hope to see you back here next week.